I'm Ilze, and I'm going to tell you today about the feature in eazyBI that can be useful if you have a report and you have some calculation in a report and you want to add a total row. And for some measures, the total number is okay, and for some, you see something that you didn't expect. And I will show you what to do in such case. So I have created a very simple report with the users who have logged hours in the rows, and so far I have chosen hours spent and how many issues they have been working on. And I want to add some calculated measure that would calculate the cost of the time spent. And I didn't risk typing everything on the fly, so I have made the measure already. And I know that one of those users is very expensive external consultant that costs 100 euros per hour, and all the others are in-house users. So my formula for calculating the cost of the time spent is based on it's checking if the logged by username is Adam Mint, which I know that this is the expensive consultant, then to multiply the hours by 100. And in all other cases, I just know it's in-house support, so it's 10 euros per hour. So this is my formula. And it's working good. And then I should decide that I want to see also the total. And I press the total, and what I see is that for hours spent, it sums up nicely. For issues, the number of issues, it's also okay. But for the cost, it's like less than the expensive consultant alone. And this is because, as Dinah said in her presentation, the calculations are performed on a row level. And with the formula that I had for the cost, this measure is checking, is the logged by user Adam Mint? And for the total line, it's not. So it goes the route where the hours spent are multiplied by 10. So this is why we get the result to be 220. And for many calculations, this is the way we want it to be. This is the default way, because this works for most of the cases. For example, another calculation that can be used is hours per issue, for example. Where I want to see how many hours are spent by issue, and I divide hours spent with the number of issues. In this case, I want this number to be the total of hours divided by total of issues. I would not want to sum up these values. So in most cases, this is okay, but in some cases, we would like to just sum the rows. And there's a very nice way how to do it in eazyBI, which is a special type of comments that are called annotations. And if you add in the beginning, like basically you can do it anywhere, but we advise to do it in the very top so that it's easy to see. If you add the comment that starts with annotations, .total is sum, this will force the total line not to perform the formula, but just to sum the values that are in the rows. And let's add this measure to the report, and we can see that it's doing the total line as we would want in this case. So basically, this is what I wanted to show. I hope it's also described in documentation, and I hope that you will just remember to look for this special type of comments if you happen to come across the case where the total is not showing correct. Of course, usually the formulas are way more complex, and probably the total number is not so drastically different. But anyways, if you see that the total is looking weird, check if the formula consists of the case when statements. Those are usually the ones that cause the problem. And add the annotation to fix it. Thank you.